And, and
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chaos Counseling, Sonic Frontiers with Chaos Counseling. Words know them, go correct.
good job, buddy.
Yes, my darling HR is here.
Why are you? This isn't even a freaking edgelord stream.
Yeah, I know. So what exactly? I think you've turned up for the wrong day, honey.
I can show up in other streams if I want to.
Then I suppose. Anyway, so yeah, I do apologize that I streamed later today than normal, but we had other obligations. Wait, retry the quest? Uh I don't remember trying this last time. Did I try this last time? I really don't remember doing this, but okay. Oh, fuck.
Whee! That's annoying. It doesn't automatically pick up the collectibles,
Well, yeah.
even though that. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. There are some design choices about this game that oh, for fuck's sake, that I am not the biggest fan of. And yes, I know that just kind of shows how much of a basic pleb I am when it comes to games, but I don't care. It's how I feel. And again, I know I'm already sounding like I hell, kind of having a realization the other day, playing, Twilight Princess again. I kind of realized I'm like, for me, Zelda games have not been the same for years. I'm like, I'm coming across as a Zelda elitist. But I don't know. To me, I really feel there really was just something about the older Sonic games with their simplicity that was just a lot more fun to me. Okay, what's next? Motherfuck bucket. And it really is a shame that anytime they're like, we need you to play this mini game to advance, I'm like, I was enjoying the game fine before this, right? This is one of like the number one things that I keep potentially getting stuck on and potentially makes me want to rage quit the game. And this isn't a new problem. Like anytime older Sonic games deviated massively from the core speedy gameplay, the games were usually at their weakest. Yeah, I might need to redo this and actually make sure I pick up all the stuff that's dropped because it didn't really register into my brain that I gotta pick those up. Since yeah. What? What happened?
I think you hit a zip pad.
Yeah. I think you're right. It's like I don't want to rage quit this game because it was one that was requested by someone officially on our Discord request page, but this has probably been one of the games I have flip-flopped the absolute most on in terms of whether or not I'm enjoying it and such. Okay, I will say at least unlike Knights of the Old Republic, which I was doing for Edgelord. Oh my god. That I was doing for Edgelord that I also kind of had to rage quit on. At least it's not because this game is glitching out on me like that one was. So I suppose this game has that over KOTOR. Which is a shame because normally KOTOR is the type of game that I would just be all over, but what the?
Oh, the shadows and lights on this thing are.
Yeah.
Is this made on Unreal?
I don't know. Barely made it. Okay. All is well for now, I guess. Okay, I will never get sick of the Sonic Victory Dance, though. That's why it's canonical that Knuckles is the best Sonic character. They're, I mean, what happened is I nearly rage quit, but okay. Huh? Wait, what'd you say, Tails? You got it, broski. Keep being a supportive guy, Sonic. Again, love or hate this game. I really can't stress enough how much I do genuinely like how the characters are characterized in this. Okay, I think we just gotta go on the ramp. Oh no. Painful, agonizing failure. Rolling around at the speed of sound. What the? Oh. I've got fancy feet. I've got those fancy feet. I don't have access to the map yet. Let's see. It's going to take me back that way. It's not where I need to go. I think, just based on the empirical evidence, I need to go this way. There we go. There we go. Nice. Can you imagine just how bad of vertigo you would get if you could actually move the way Sonic does? And just be flipping around like that? That would just make my tum-tums go un... Yeah, I've got... Well, I normally have very mixed feelings about just combos and whatnot and dedicated combat in platformers. At least this game is still damn visually interesting in said combat, you know? So I can't complain about that in any way, shape, or form. Sweet. I could always use more of them. Okay, cool. I got enough wrenches for this. So let's wrench this towards victory. This is definitely the most... I mean, because I know we've been interacting with these things the whole game. Okay, why are you dragging your feet, Sonic? It's not like Tails asked you to go out and, you know, swim across an Olympic pool. So, oh. Don't you touch my fox boy. Friendship. I knew the two of you would probably get along.
Oh my gosh, is Tails gonna get a human girlfriend now?
I don't know. I don't. Given just how poorly that went over in Sonic 06, I don't know if giving. Well, one, she's a computer program, but I don't think that's something the franchise should ever touch again. Which, I'm going to be a contrarian here. I don't actually have a problem with Sonic dating a more human looking character because in this universe, everyone here is, all sentient creatures, So it doesn't quite come across as creepy or bestiality to me. Since to me, like, the big problem with bestiality, again, to me, is the fact that animals can't consent. Yes, I know there's other issues, but this is a fantasy game. I suppose in a weird way, I'm probably letting my inner furry show saying that, but it's just not an issue I've ever really had. Plus, quite frankly, I think a lot of the people who are saying, ew, gross, are also the same people who are like, oh yeah, I totally want to touch Garrus Vakarian's butt in Mass Effect, despite the fact that he's technically a Birdman, if you really want to analyze his anatomy. Just saying. Then again, given the fact that that was introduced in Sonic 06, and I don't know if Sega really wants to touch anything from Sonic 06 too much, outside of occasionally giving Silver a cameo, I don't really know if it matters. I mean, because let's be honest, despite the fact that Blaze did not originate in Sonic 06, the fact that she played such a prominent role in Sonic 06, I feel, has drastically limited her appearance across the franchise, despite the fact that Blaze is pretty freaking awesome. Heck, she's probably the one non-Hedgehog character who had a super form. Hell, she's the only female Sonic character that had a super form, so please, Sega, please bring Blaze back. Bring her in. She can be part of the. Bring her in as one of the main cast members. Because she and Amy, I think they could work off each other pretty well. It's like you don't necessarily have to give her as big of a starring role as she had in her original game, per se, but much in the same way other characters like Knuckles. That's a bad example, but still. Maybe Shadow would be a better example of he's still around, but hasn't had as big of a role as he had originally outside of Heroes. All right, that was a pretty funny meta joke. Well, I've been known to not make good decisions in the past. Second it. You know, I do want to say I kind of like that whoever I don't know if we've officially gotten this character's name yet. Um, but this character is reusing Infinite's color palette since she has a point. And you're not desperate now? I mean, because, yeah. Because she's got a point. Your most successful moments were when you did team up with Sonic. Why are gun helicopters here? I mean, I don't actually know if that's gun, because I don't know. Okay, is this a flashback to when Eggman first got sucked into the cyber dimension? What's happening? Sage, okay.
Flip around the E and the A, and it's Sega.
Mm-hmm. Part of me thinks that was intentional. I mean, because when I was just quickly reading the subtitles, I read it as Sega. What's my next objective? Looks like my next objective is not on the revealed map. Alright, then we're just gonna head in a that word direction. Huh. Wrong button! Okay, where am I? Okay, I'm still on that same island. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep pushing forward. I'm just gonna keep an eye out on my map on. Oh, fuck! On the level compass to see if it indicates, hey, there's a wait or there's a map quest e-doodle nearby. You should come do that. How did I make that last one? Physically, I don't think that should have worked. Okay. Are you treasure or are you a bumper?
Both.
You're treasure. So guess who's wrong, honey?
Technically, I was only half wrong.
Never mind. Let's see. You know, it's interesting. I mean, I know this is nothing new because this has kind of been happening across platformers as a whole, but you know, just still collecting all these rings, even though my ring count is maxed out, while playing a platformer game that doesn't have lives anymore. Because you know, back in the day, you get 100 rings, it's an extra life, but lives are kind of an antiquated part of gaming, which I can appreciate. Because it's not like lives were always all bad by any means, nor do I begrudge games that still have them or whatever, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't appreciate that I didn't have to deal with lives in most games anymore. Oh, good. That's a gear. Okay, I don't... That was not... Okay. No. It's possible I can't access this one just yet, but... Or maybe this one can only be done during the day? I think, you know, time-specific map quests were a thing back on the first island. I don't remember if they were a thing on the second island. Is there like a wait around option until times change?
There's a day and night cycle in this?
Uh-huh. It's so far completely pointless other than just aesthetics. And other than just, like I said, I've encountered a few instances where it's like this one can only be done during the day for whatever reason, or can only be done during at night for whatever reason. I don't know. It's pretty, and I don't mind the passage of time. It's just... It kind of just felt like it's here because Breath of the Wild had it, if you know what I mean. Because just so much about this game, to me at the very least, screams, well, Breath of the Wild did it, you know? Because, like, even some of the sound cues in this game are very Breath of the Wild. I still don't know really how to pilot those things. Let's see. Can't really... Just looking at the sky, I can't really tell if the sun's about to come out or not. Alright, we'll keep going. I didn't want to leave just yet since, like, oh, I found something... anything that could fill the map in, and again, I don't see any more map markers on the map. I feel like I'm from an episode of Dora the Explorer with just how many times I said the words map. Well, that just seemed unnecessary. Yo, Tails! Oh, good, a key. Very happy about that. Oh, this cutscene actually went kind of viral. Maybe not viral, just it was all over my social media when this game was brand new. I really can't get over all the continuity nods in this game. It is deeply appreciated. I mean, again, I've never played Sonic in the Lost World, so... It sounds so mature when you phrase it that way. I mean, to be fair, Sonic... I mean, you've been a teenager for the majority of your games. I don't know if, like, you're still eternally 15 or whatever, but... Just because, yeah, Sonic's age in particular is always been a wee bit unclear. Oh. Okay. Epic music again. It does still... Oh. How did I get all the way up here? Just, I'm genuinely curious. Like, how did we go from running up the side of a wall to this?
There was a bounce pad.
I see.
A mega bounce pad.
Crap.
Hit the diagonal ones.
There we go. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, just the visual aesthetic of all these, you know, circles, you know, lined up together, that screams very old school Sonic to me. Yeah, I know that I've barely played the 2D Sonic games, but just the imagery of the bonus levels from Oops back in the day. Yeah, I know I'm going to fail this because I realized I wasn't speeding down for the majority of this challenge. So that's my bad. Let's try that again, but let's actually gotta go fast. Right. Huh. He pushes the big button and the island initiates its self-destruct. You know, when the little guy says the bridge is out, to me, when I hear the words the bridge is out, that sounds more like the bridge is broken. This was just simply the bridge is up. Oh, okay. So, was that just powering the bridge and we just took away its ability to rise? I don't know. Oh, is
It
the spirit
died.
ascending to... Oh, wow, the spirit almost is kind of legitimately ascending. Yeah, I know we've been doing this like the whole game, but I was not expecting that thing to just ascend like that.
Its task was complete.
I mean, you're not wrong. Okay, I'm not gonna fast travel to where Tails is. I am gonna run there just in case I come across more map markers along the way. Oh, yeah, let's fight. You guys might have a gear, and I want that. Help the nut. So, yeah, I wanted that too. Oh, okay. Yep. Yep. I'm glad I took them on. I wanted all of that. Actually, wait a second. Where was... Was it back over this way? There's a ways back over this way, I think, but... Here it is. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, maybe this is... Maybe I just don't have the ability to access that yet. And I'll be able to do something with it later. Alright, fine. Well, that's new. Okay, why is my speed getting all weird? It's like I'm holding down the accelerate button, but I just barely made that one. Oh yeah, you. I don't remember how to hurt you. We're not fight. I couldn't figure out how to hurt you, so we are not gonna fight. Missed. I've been trying to figure out what these particular robots remind me of, and I keep drawing a blank, but there's just something about like that kind of like single triangular eye that it just... I feel like I've seen a design like that at some point. Gear. And I just don't know from what.
What kind of design? I'm sorry.
Kind of these I don't know. I'd say kind of almost triangular shaped bodies with like a just very triangular robots in their general aesthetic, you know?
I mean, they pop up a lot in like any futuristic computery design. So like, I think we've seen them in a Tales game when we've done like futuristic towns or whatever. No, we didn't see them in Digimon.
No.
I think there was a Tales game that had similar triangular bodied things.
Yeah, I don't remember any Tales games with designs like that, but I'm also not saying that that's not a thing.
I want to say it was Grace's, maybe?
Yeah, I don't... Grace's, despite Grace's being one of my favorites, it occupies this weird limbo where it's completely forgettable in some ways, but still memorable in others. And unfortunately, that has to do with just that game's bizarre pacing. Like, if you've never played Tales of Graces, I'll just say it's one of the most choppily paced games I've ever played in my life. And I do sadly mean that in a bad way. Oh, I am literally stuck in the 2D section. It's like, again, from a design standpoint, I understand why it just kind of locks you in like that. It's to make sure that you don't fly off too or away from the camera, but it's also kind of frustrating when you accidentally run into a 2D section and now you're committed. It's like, that's not what I was after.
I mean, they kind of have to trap you with how open this is.
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying is from a mechanic standpoint, I get it. It's just, it's bloody frustrating when you walk into some place that you were just trying to go from point A to point B, and it's like, now you have to go through this whole 2D section because you just happen to fall into the gravitational pull of this, you know, part, you know?
Kind of reminds me of Mario Odyssey.
Yeah. Shit, is that part of the reason I hated Mario Odyssey? No, okay.
Because, I mean, you weren't, like, locked into those because it
Yeah.
was very obvious when you were going to enter a 2D thing. But the fact that it goes from 3D open-ish world to a 2D segment.
Yeah.
I love how they just show up when you stop moving.
Yeah, it's just it's a reminder to be like, hey, you need to drop us off with the Elder so you can get your stat upgrades.
Sonic with
Stats. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Especially since one of the stats is, oh, it's your stamina meter for how long you can boost dash. I'm like, once again, I mean, don't get me wrong, stamina meters have been a thing in games for freaking forever, especially in open world games. But just, this game really could be called Sonic Breath of the Wild rather than Sonic Frontiers for how much it just, this game feels like it wants to be, this is Sonic's take on a Breath of the Wild formula, you know? And that is not 100%, that is not in and of itself a put down, for lack of a better word. Because emulating a game that was like critically successful, that's not in and of itself a bad thing as long as you have something new to bring to the table. And honestly, I feel that this game does more than enough to distinguish itself from Breath of the Wild. I want to be clear, me constantly bringing up that it feels like Breath of the Wild really is more to just talk about how different this game is from all the other games in the franchise that I have tried. Yes, I have complained that I preferred the more simplistic controls of the older games, and that is always going to be true. But I'm also not saying that this game is bad because... Tails, can we talk? But yeah. Because there are genuine times in this game where I'm like, shit, this might be my new favorite Sonic game. But... Okay.
Does that mean you're going to give us a Tails game, Sega?
I was actually about to say, that'd be kind of cool if we got a Tails spin-off game. Or it could be another game like Sonic Adventure, where, you know, you get to play through multiple campaigns as different characters, and they just had separate, diverging stories, you know? That'd be kind of fun.
Cute.
This has been good. Again, I can't stress enough how, regardless of how I feel about the controls, this game is fantastic purely for how it has handled Sonic's relationship with all of his friends.
I don't think genetics is part of this family.
No. I just said love and not genetics.
Oh. Yeah, Daddy's not the greatest, is he?
Yeah. I'm still not sure if she's supposed to be a complete creation of Eggman or if she's a byproduct of the existing tech on this island.
Oh.
Mostly just because I'm still not 100% sure what Eggman was freaking doing in this place. I'm not even sure what this place even is, for the most part. other than it's clearly tied into the history of chaos in some respects, which that also gets a major thumbs up from me because I'm like, oh, more with chaos, or at least chaos adjacent material. I am not going to raise any complaints. Since I think, oh,
She blew like Sonic now.
yeah. Since I'm very much of the opinion chaos is the most interesting of all the Sonic villains. And again, well, I don't strictly ever want chaos to show up again. More just with what this seems to be doing, it's like, okay, here's what maybe chaos was. Because what chaos was never strictly stated. Other than I think like there was an official / unofficial explanation of chaos is just a Chao that got mutated by the Chaos Emeralds. But since that wasn't ever said out loud in game, at least I don't think it was, that doesn't, it's not like locked in as 100% canon, if you know what I mean. Which means if they are legitimately doing different things, you know, they're doing something different with this, then it's not completely flying in the face of what was true before, you know? Nope. Mistakes were made. Okay.
Whoop.
I just like phased through existence on that one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might need to use this to get high enough. Okay. Yeah, okay, in order I gotta start it. I gotta start it properly. Boing, 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 boing. Oh, wait. Okay. I see what I'm supposed to do. Doesn't mean I'm going to be any good at doing it, but I see what I'm supposed to do.
Nice.
Oh. Okay, maybe I didn't actually need to... Okay, I guess I didn't actually need to do that one to get here, because this is the place I was genuinely trying to get to. Okay, no, that's not... Huh. How am I supposed to reach you?
The dragon?
I don't know how to engage that thing, even if that is the case, though. Plus, I'm not entirely... If I'm trying to remember if that's actually the Titan of this level, which means I won't be able to fight it anyway until I have all the Chaos Emeralds. Well, all but the purple one. Because the purple one is always in the possession of the level's Titan. For whatever reason, it's always the purple one. And it's even more frustrating since, despite, you know, me always making sure I would go out of my way to complete the map, so I at least, in all the other islands, to make sure I at least have a picture of where I can go, hasn't hasn't really been an option because the map points haven't really been showing up on the map. Sorry, 1 second. Seems like I'm not the only one who's having trouble figuring this one out. Alright, let's keep looking around. Okay. Alright. I looked something up. I think I at the very least have something I can get, at the very least, get started on. At least point me in the right direction. I know, it's weird with me saying I don't want to fully look the answer up, since I'm perfectly okay doing that for the most part, just because I don't want to waste too much time. It's just by the same token, given that this is a platformer, you know, I feel a little more inclined to actually try and figure this one out. Okay. Okay, I should be... Yeah, it said right beneath it. Okay, what was the next step? So get right beneath it.
I assume you just get on.
Hold on. Okay. That's it. Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the spring in question. Yeah, I think. Yeah, this should be it. Yeah. All right. Yep. Yep. Mistakes were made. Oh, but all is not lost as of yet. Ugh. You know, one other thing I do want to say, again, just kind of going back to the fact that, Sonic Adventure 2 is probably my favorite Sonic game. And, I liked playing, Sonic Adventure XD and Sonic Heroes, etc. I'm actually surprised since I
What
think.
was that?
Huh?
Why did you have a cutscene there?
It's something about, like, I collect enough rings. I like, get, like, a speed bonus. I haven't really noticed a difference. And maybe I'm completely forgetting what it actually supposed to do. But I am surprised, given that, I grew up with that cast in the 3 Sonic games I've played more than any other, that I've actually grown to almost prefer the modern voice cast for these characters. Because, like, the cast that they had in this game, the cast that they had in the Sonic Boom game and cartoon, especially Eggman. Like, I really like the current voice of Eggman. But yeah, I'm just really surprised that despite my nostalgia, I have grown to prefer the current cast for these characters. Actually, amusingly, for a while in the 2000s, after the Knuckles voice actor that I was in those 3 games I mentioned, Dan Green took over as Knuckles. And honestly, as much as I love Dan Green, he's probably my least favorite Knuckles voice actor I've heard, outside of maybe Idris Elba. Not that I disliked Idris Elba's Knuckles, but he just didn't sound like Knuckles to me. No, I take it back. Sonic Underground's Knuckles is my least favorite. Okay. Yep, it was Eggs Benedict. Well,
No dance Sonic?
apparently not. Which I'm like, come on, man. This is, I think, like the first instance I've seen.
Is there fall damage?
I don't remember. Nope. I feel like I'm back in Biomutant.
When is that supposed to arrive?
I don't know. Next Tuesday, I think.
Cool.
I Yeah, I've already got Biomutant on the PlayStation 4 and I've played it to death, but I ordered the Switch port that came out this last week because I can never have too much Biomutant in my life.
It's a boss. A volcano boss.
Hey, boss. Dad, I mean, boss!
When are you going to return them to their dad?
Yeah, probably before I do this, as long as I'm not forced into it. I'm forced into it.
Pinball!
Oh my god, are you serious?
Have fun.
I never have liked the pinball levels. I will not have fun.
Have fun.
No.
That is an order from your wife.
I am choosing to ignore it.
But it came from your wife.
Yes, and I absolutely love my wife, but the Sonic pinball levels are like the devil's taint. Okay, I guess at least this is actual pinball, not like what's it called, Pinball City from Sonic Heroes. Look, I know I've said I liked Sonic Heroes. I've gone on the record saying that I don't think it's that bad of a game. But the pinball levels fucking sucked. gear. At least I think that was a gear.
It was red.
Yeah. Maybe it was blued. Maybe it was a bloody coin. But yeah, you know, I'd love to see another Sonic game where with Sonic's being characterized like he is in this game, but with him interacting with like more characters from his history. Like, it'd be interesting seeing Sonic being able to have a genuine conversation like he's been having with Knuckles, Amy, and Tails, you know, with someone like Shadow. I don't like, I want to be very clear. Shadow is probably one of my least favorite Sonic characters of all time. I do not think he's interesting. Well, let me phrase it. He was interesting for one game. And the fact that they've kept him around has kind of sapped anything good that his character once could have had, in my humble opinion. But honestly, just him being able to have a genuine conversation with him, it could be kind of interesting. Again, just given that Sonic's depiction in this game, while still being snarky, is still someone who genuinely cares about the people around him, you know? And while there aren't as many other Sonic characters that I think he could get a good conversation with, because, like, take Team Chaotix, for example. He's like, Sonic's never really interacted with them. They've got a closer relationship with Knuckles than anyone else. But at the same time, if you actually know, like, the history behind Vector the Crocodile, who's a member of Team Chaotix, he actually dates back quite a bit. Like, I think he was going to feature in earlier Sonic media than he ended up, but that could result in an interesting... I digress. The point is that so far the three characters who are in this game, you know, Sonic, besides Sonic, Amy's, Knuckles, and Tails, they've used them quite well, at least in terms of character. Because I really like the fact that, you know, Sonic and Amy were able to have just a lot of mature conversations without it devolving into "marry me, Sonic," because that's my only character. So, is there like a minimum score I'm trying to get?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I didn't see anything about what my actual objective here, so I'm just trying to rank up the points just in case I have to get a certain number of points to clear.
And it just says clear the game in the ruins, and that's it.
Yeah.
So just pinball till you can't pinball anymore.
Yeah. Oh, so in the movie Willy's Wonderland, where what's it called? Nicolas Cage is playing like a pinball machine based on the Willy's Wonderland characters. The director said originally they were just going to make some animations for like an old 8-bit arcade game for that movie that would just, you know, play. They would just, you know, superimpose the image over a blank or an empty arcade cabinet, you know. But it turned out that just making a arcade, like a working pinball machine from scratch, or, well, I mean, obviously they're probably just modifying an existing pinball machine, cost less than animating old, like, 8-bit video game graphics to play while Nicolas Cage was playing. That was very rambly, but my apologies. Hello, Andrew Huber. I'm sure I said your last name wrong, so I apologize. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate saying that my gameplay is nice, because I am really bad at games, let's be honest here. So I appreciate that. How are you today? What brings you to our neck of the woods? And if the answer is you just wanted to watch us, you know, stream, that is a perfectly acceptable answer. And once again, I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Okay, I just noticed in the top right-hand corner, it says, oh, no, never mind. Okay, is the bottom number going down? Yeah, the bottom number is going down. So, okay, I think I've got to get... Yeah, the more points I get, the more that goes down. I think that's what... And, oh, Sonic... hello, Sonic072. Thank you for joining, and... Oh, thank you for saying it's nice. Once again, I appreciate it. Oh, piss.
At least you're getting a bunch of gears doing this.
Yep.
I don't know what you use them for, but...
Well, actually, I realize those aren't gears. They're red coins.
Oh.
And, yeah, I'm probably... But to answer your question, gears are used to activate the individual stages. And you need to activate the stages in order to get the keys to access the Chaos Emeralds. So given that they're just red coins, and red coins are just the, you need to collect 5 in a stage to get a key, they're clearly just there to be like, oh, if you get this, you'll get a smattering of points,
So are you having fun? Did you follow my orders to have fun?
No.
How dare.
You can't tell me what to do.
I can try.
Yes, but try is not the same thing as succeed. And despite what a lot of people, Yoda, as well as my obnoxious coworkers, there's nothing wrong with trying. So, like, we don't try around here, we succeed.
Whoa, what'd you do?
I must have just gotten all the points I needed.
Oh, now you broke it.
Oh, wow, okay, you weren't joking about the volcano, honey.
You're welcome. I know how these are designed. I understand game design.
Oh.
Oh, you're trapped forever now.
Oh, my God. No, seriously, like, listen to that music.
No, it's gorgeous.
No, I mean, tell me it's not Breath of the Wild. Oh, wait, are we revealing? Right, that is the Titan for this area.
Good luck. Don't die too horribly.
It's a Titan. I fought 2 of these already.
Shut up, Sonic.
Yeah, okay. I was hoping that more map points would fill in as I went along, but that didn't happen. That bums me out a little bit.
Maybe it glitched.
Maybe it's outside of the realm of possibilities, but I'm like, all right.
Or you could just ignore the Titan and go do the thing.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna advance the story. Because the remake of Paper Mario is coming out next week. So I want to beat this game so I can... Damn it. So I can stream that next. Damn it. Fine. It's taking me in the opposite direction of where I need to go. There we go. I escaped from its gravitational clutches. Well, that thing's got wheels for feet. This almost looks like something that I would make in Spore. This is the Night Titan, I guess. So
it's not bulgy enough.
So, for whatever reason, every time I go to a new island, Sonic gets the toast kicked out of him and he loses all of his Chaos Emeralds and has to get them all back like it's a Metroid game. For whatever reason, the order in which Sonic gets them back is always the same every single time. So, like, the first one he'll get back, it's the blue emerald. And then each subsequent one, it's the same. What's more, whenever... Oh, okay, there's a rail. Okay, I see what I gotta do. I gotta grind on the arms. I assumed I had to run up its legs like, you know, the other Titans. But for whatever reason, it's always the purple emerald that the Titans have got in their possession. Okay. So yeah, well, I still stand by that. Damn it, I have issues with some of these boss fights. I can admit that this kind of Shadow of the Colossus style fight for, you know, a Sonic battle, it is kind of fun and innovative. So, while I can't say I love it, from a innovation standpoint, I can appreciate it. Damn it! So speaking of Shadow of the Colossus, I've never played it. But a game I did. What's happening? But a game that I did play was Castlevania: The Lords of Shadow, which was accused of just ripping off Shadow of the Colossus because it also had colossal boss fights. And probably because I had never played Shadow of the Colossus, so I had no context. I actually ended up... Okay, has this played in the other boss battles? Because I feel like this is the first time I'm hearing the main theme in the game.
I thought you needed all the Chaos Emeralds to go super.
I do have all the Chaos Emeralds.
Oh, I thought you said the Titan still had the purple one or
I
something.
just got the purple one back. I'll know your name when we dance with destiny. I've been there, I feel it. I'm never gonna stop believing. You'll find your flame. Oh dear. I do not have many rings. Is going to be a problem. But yeah, I still think it's so strange that this song doesn't play on like the opening or whatnot, or at least on the title screen like other Sonic games, you know? Again, not a problem. I'm not saying that the game's bad because it doesn't do that. Again, I really want to be clear, like, anytime I point something out that's just different from other Sonic games, it's not because I actually think the game is worse because of it. It's just, it's interesting that it doesn't include things that the franchise is... I do not understand how to control this! Christicles! And I guess, like, the big thing about it not playing on the opening screen is that this is probably the one Sonic theme that's... I don't want to say forgettable, but it doesn't like instantly ingrain itself in your brain when you think of the game, if you know what I mean. Which is a shame because I like this song. I don't know if I'd say it's in like my top 10 favorite Sonic themes, but I still like it. Oh, you got a whip sword now, buddy? Nice catch, man. Okay. This is kind of cool, actually. Did I just die? I just died. Shit. Do I have to redo the whole fight? Please say I don't have to redo the whole fight. Damn. Oh, fuck. I gotta redo the whole fight. Shit. Ah, fuck you. Okay, got it. Will. Hit me. Come on, hit me. I'm definitely having fun. Like, despite the frustration of that first bit just to get on top of him to get the emerald, I am definitely having a good amount of fun with this particular... Oh, shoot. Got a parry. I am having fun with this particular boss fight, I will admit. You'll find your flame. I still think the second Titan, so the last one I fought, I do like it a little better than this one. Because again, I hate this part because I feel like I can just barely control this and I don't fully understand what I'm doing here. Like, I don't get how I'm supposed to avoid some of these missiles. Come on. Come on. Come on. Got ya. You're going down, buddy. I will defeat you. Oh, know your name. Dance with destiny. Bring it on, fool. I got this. You can throw all the laser-filled temper tantrums you want, but buddy, you are going down. We know it's the end of the show. Crap. Yeah, it's you. Dang. I did not miss this many times in the first go-round. Gotcha! Taste my supersonic fury. Gotcha. Hello. My name is Sonic, fool. You killed me in the last playthrough. The last attempt. Prepare to die. I got this. I am... Oh. Wrong button. Fuck. Ah. Ah. Wrong button. Fuck. Go to hell. Ah. Well, at least I was able to get on this thing without taking damage. But watch, I'm going to get thrown off. Okay. All right. Again. Let's do this again, you motherfucking asshole. You troglodyte plebeian. Hit me. Hit me. Bring it the fuck on! Discus of Doom, motherfuckers! Beyblades, let them fucking rip, assholes! You spin me right round, baby. Right round like a record, baby. Right round, round, round. Eat a pile of dicks. I feel it. I'm never gonna stop. Hello, Muffin Boy. Yes, a lot of screaming. I haven't been able to hear, despite one of your requests. A little bit, yes. This is attempt number 3 at this boss fight. Now you got. Where are you? Eat my spinning disc right in your dick hole. I am going to kill you with death. You're gonna make me do this again, huh? Okay, let's make sure I hit the right button this time. I've been there. I feel it. I'm never gonna stop believing. Okay, it's... Square! You will not beat me, you square! How did kicking a sharp blade not cut your foot in half? Go Kamehameha on him or something. Fly inside his throat. Find his arteries. Pull them out. Shove them in his eyeballs. I don't care if he doesn't have one. Are we going to pick the... Okay, it's kind of funny that we use the spin... Oh. Okay, we're going to feed this thing its own sword, I guess. And people said Sonic with a sword was a bad idea. I don't think that blade was sharp enough or thin enough to get a cut that clean, guys. Hi, Chaos motherfucker. What do you want? No, go back to that. I have questions. I have questions that need answering. David? David, come back. Okay. Oh. What is happening? What's with the giant growth? Why does that look like a frustrating boss platform arena? It said tear down the dimensions. I'd be a little worried about that. Yeah, it is big towers. Sonic, I don't think you're taking this seriously enough. Because once again, it said... Wait, it just made me go to the next area. Okay. Interesting. Like, we're just going by the looks of it. Hold on. Can I... Yeah, it just brought me straight here. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that... Because I don't even think I got all the levels in this place like I did with the others. But that's just because I couldn't find all the map locations in the last place, frustratingly. And honestly, at this point, I'm like, okay, I kind of just want to get through the game. Because there are just too many consistent frustrating points that I want to know where... I just want to know where the story's going to go. I mean, I'd love to do all of the Tails and Sage things just so I can get the full story. But again, if I can't find all the map markers, I can't find all the... I can't do all the story beats. Because again, that's the big thing that this game has going for it that's keeping me invested, is the story is legitimately interesting, especially as someone who, yeah, my status as a longtime Sonic fan is a little up for debate, but I'm at the very least familiar with a lot of the 3D Sonic games to be able to pick up on a lot of just a lot of the continuity nods that they're making in this game. Sorry, let's see. Sonic's idle animation is be looking tired. No kidding. makes me wonder. I'm like, did they? I remember them saying kind of what's wrong with Sonic in the last stream, but I don't remember what it was. Something about, I don't know if it's just like a general bit of tiredness or just the amount of interacting with cyberspace is like, I think it's like breaking down his physical form or something like that. I could be wrong. Like, don't quote me on that, but um I'm concerned. Let you escape? Am I about to like pull a ring here and I'm accidentally, ending up unleash instead of, sealing away an evil force, I'm unleashing the damn thing upon the unsuspecting world? I would very much like more clarification for what's happening here. Because I do not like the sounds of where this is potentially going. Oh, fubbernuck. Okay, I have made... Saves have been made. What what the hell just happened there? Well, fuck you too. And fuck you. And just fuck you and fuck your couch. This is like, oh, this is some visual chaos. I deserve that. I deserve that. Woo! We made it! Okay, how did you have one conversation with Sage about what Sonic's finish goal is? Only seen the first few streams. Yes, I had. That conversation was so goddamn funny. Oh, I loved it. Like, oh, okay. Oh my god. What was that? Is that like a callback to Dark Gaia from Unleashed or something? Or is that... Oh, Lord. Explain, game. Context. Context! Oh, God. That's right. His physical form is degrading. That's right. Because he's not animated, his idle animations don't have a frown. Keep going blue. Keep going blue. Blue. I'm blue. Dabba dee dabba die. Oh, what is that? Oh, jeez. Man, so for those of you who don't know, I've been working in construction for this past year due to, well, bullshit that caused me to lose my old job that I freaking loved. Um, but just, doing so much physical labor in the hot sun, it's resulted in some interesting th- you know things by a lot. How do I put this? Okay, I apologize for being kind of gross or crude or whatever, but it's resulted in me getting zits in like places I've let's see, yeah, it's kind of resulted in me getting zits like on the back of my calves. Places I've never gotten zits before, just because of you know certain muscles I'm now using a lot more that I've never really used before, and other stuff like that. If you know what I mean, it's weird. Sorry, I just bring that up because that I didn't want anyone to be like, wait, why did Luke just start freaking out about what something was? If you know what I mean. It's just I was scratching the back of my leg and I just found a large zit just on the back of one of my calves. I have never gotten zits on my legs before, but again, just I think it's working in a construction that uses muscles I just have never really used that much before. At least not to this extent. It's resulted in my body just, especially in the summer heat, since I was hired kind of like midsummer last year, so as things were starting to cool down around here. So I missed working in like the major heat. Why must you fight me? Okay, that, sound effect, like the high pitched one. I'm like, that's an old school Sonic sound effect. That like that has like that's a major nostalgia noise for me. Cuz like I'm super familiar with that sound effect from Sonic Adventure 2. Okay. That's what that was. And again. And just what I aren't those one of those things that I'm supposed to like jump off of? Wait, why am I falling through those? I thought those are like the bouncing bars that you jump on, and they're the spring bars or whatever. Wait, what the what? Huh? The fuck? Well, if that's not what those are, how am I supposed to move forward? What? I'm not crazy, right? That's what those are supposed to be, right? Oh, right. Because if not, how am I supposed to move forward? Let's see. I'm sorry about that. I don't know that you've been getting those, like you said. Yeah. Yeah. No, it was. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know if I could have even kept the job I loved, just due to the cost of living around here just going up so drastically. So I might have had to have applied for this job that I can't stand anyway, just to pay the bills, but still. I would have preferred to have left the job that I loved on my own terms rather than getting laid off because of a fucking asshole Karen. Which is a story in and of itself, but I don't really want to get into it here. What the what wait what happened? What? Oh fuck. I'm sorry. I Is the game glitching on me? Cuz I'm pretty sure I should be able to land on those. They're like spring bars. Because yeah, if the game is legitimately glitched and barred my progress forward, then I'm sorry to say that's going to be it for this game. Because I just don't have. Yeah, see? I should be able to jump on those. Cuz yeah, I I don't have time. I again, working my current job, you know, I'm working more than 50 hours a week. And that's if I'm lucky. I'm only working 50 hours a week, 10 hours a day, Monday through Friday, sometimes on the weekends. But yeah, it's like if the game is legitimately blocking my way forward through glitches, I'm like, I'm sorry, I do not have what free time I have left is too precious for me to just keep wasting and fighting with a game. Okay, that's not the game's fault. That is me I did it again. Okay, that's not a glitch. That's me just being bad at video games right there. That's what that is. Which is a shame. I am liking the story. Let's see, hold on. I'm sorry that things kind of hard both in this game and IRL. I'm sure things are getting better. Blah, 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 blah. This game can make a lot of people frustrated, especially these towers. Yeah. Like I said, I don't want to quit. That's the honest truth. Especially since, I don't know, I've been enjoying... There we go. I've been enjoying this game enough since I've largely stopped doing blind playthroughs because I don't like how frequently I've done a blind playthrough, especially one that like a fan requested and just kind of had to quit because it just wasn't working out. So it's like, I don't want to quit. That's the honest truth, especially since it's like, it's a Sonic game. I've played these before and I've liked a lot of them. Sorry, 1 second. Just got a message. Okay, I just had a friend send me a message. So, for those who are not aware of Trash Dragon, it's a raccoon puppet. I'm not going to get into the full history of why I have him, but I've been kind of just posting a lot of, like, I borderline made an Instagram account just to share pictures of Trash Dragon. I mean, there's a few other reasons why I made my Instagram account, but that was a big factor. So, because of that, a lot of my friends are always just kind of, if they see something funny raccoon related, they'll send it my direction. So a friend just sent me a Instagram post being like, okay, garbage in the oceans is on the rise, but it's also a fact that raccoons like to eat garbage. So the solution is we need to train a raccoon navy to eat all the garbage. That's pretty damn funny. But yeah, because I feel bad because like I had to stop playing KOTOR with Edgelord, and it's more of a big deal with Edgelord if I have to stop a stream since Edgelord is supposed to be literally living those lives. So, but yeah, the game just kept glitching. I just like I don't want to keep doing this. So, yeah. Okay. So kind of like I was saying earlier, are they retroactively saying? So it looks like they're kind of retroactively saying that the Chaos Emeralds are actually from space. So actually, it'd be interesting if the Chaos Emeralds they came from space, but the Master Emerald was from Earth or something, and that's what the Chaos Emeralds are reacting to here or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, Trash Dragon is a true hero of humanity. He eats all the trash. Yeah, no, that's got to be the Master Emerald. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, because again, if I'm reading this right, if I'm understanding visually, the storytelling is that you know these chaos looking creatures, they came from another planet because they accidentally destroyed it. Meaning the Chaos Emeralds are from another planet, but the Master, if this is indeed Earth, then the Master Emerald is from Earth. Or Mobius, or whatever. No, it wouldn't be. Mobius is the Archie's comic planet that Sonic's from. I don't think, because it is important. Again, I'm not the biggest Sonic fan, but to my understanding, it's critical that you make the distinction between Archie comic Sonic and video game Sonic, because they are very different continuities. Because, like, as I learned from watching Death Battle when they tested Sonic versus Wally West or Silver versus Trunks from DBZ, it's that the Archie comics, Sonic, Silver, etc., they have, like, the ability to, like, alter time and reality itself, which is not something you can say about, you know, video game Sonic. There we go. You know, also playing this game, it does make me wonder if I want to stream Crash 4 for the channel, just because I did stream the Insane Trilogy and actually had quite a bit of fun while doing it. It's just, I'm also concerned because I only got, I think, a little bit past the halfway point of Crash 4, and then the game just proved being just was too difficult for me to beat. So, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, the Aquamarine Dragon. Hey, thanks for joining us. Sorry, let me quickly read this. Let's see. For Muffin. But yeah, Luke, I'm not going to be super upset if you stop. I also want you to finish it, but would understand if you did. I more or less just wanted to see what you thought of the game. Let's see. And then the Aquamarine Dragon again. Thanks for joining us. Is Metal Sonic actually Eggman Robot or Gerald Robotnik? After all, Metal Sonic did appear in Sonic CD, and what was the place in Sonic was in Sonic CD. I've never played Sonic CD, so I don't know, like, the full context there. I mean, from everything I've seen, I want to say that Metal Sonic is an Eggman robot, not a Gerald robot, but like I said, I haven't played Sonic CD, so I could be missing some important context in that way. I mean, because to my understanding, and again, I haven't played every single Sonic game, so please call me out if I'm wrong. I've always been under the impression that the villain that Sonic has gone up against in every Sonic game has been this version of Eggman, even if, like, in the original 2D games, he was called Robotnik in America. Like I said, please call me out if I'm wrong. I am not the most knowledgeable on Sonic lore as a whole. Because I was introduced to Sonic by friend in the Sega era. Only ever really played the second one. Like, I tried 3 and I tried 1, but never really played them. Most of my Sonic knowledge comes from Sonic Adventure onward. Okay. Okay, please give me a little more explanation on how you guys end up connecting to Knuckles' tribe. Okay. And it does definitely bring up the interesting conundrum of, is that really you, or is it just a copy, you know? What's it? What followed you? What is this thing that's been chasing after you? I am concerned. Okay, I played Sonic CD. It does appear to be Eggman since Gerald never met Sonic. He heard about him and created Shadow from what I know. Yeah, that's what I heard. is that Gerald Robotnik was locked up in a max security prison before Sonic was even born. Because I do remember, so by the time of Sonic Adventure 2, the Ark incident that got Maria killed took place 50 years ago from the time of Sonic Adventure 2. Meaning Shadow would be over 50 years old at that point. I only bring that up because it was something, okay, that was kind of people poked fun at in an online review of that game. Meaning, and given I think at the time of Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic was only 15 years old, it would mean Sonic was never in a position to meet Gerald. So, again, the Sonic continuity I don't think is meant to be like the hardest, fastest, like the hardest words meant to be like sacred in stone. It could be a little flexible. I mean, hell, this game is doing a little retconning to backgrounds in a little bit, but to me at least, it's doing it in a way that's not ignoring pre-established continuity, and it's more, hey, this was never expressly fleshed out. Why not we do that now, That's the good kind of retconning, in that it doesn't completely undo what came before it, But yeah, like I said, please call me out if I'm wrong. That's just that's just kind of how I perceive it. Um, I guess just since we're talking about, Sonic continuity and other Sonic related stuff, what's your guys' favorite Sonic character? And just for the sake of this conversation, let's actually say you can't include Sonic, Amy's, Knuckles, or Tails. What's your favorite Sonic character who's not like the main quartet of the franchise? Um, Let me think. Mine would probably be... That'd be difficult. Because I want to say it would either be Gamma or Omega from Sonic Adventure and Sonic Heroes. They're both from different games if you're not familiar with who those characters are. But then I also rather like Silver, and I have a soft spot for Team Chaotix. At the same time, that's hard, because honestly, despite how simplistic a lot of the Sonic characters arguably are, I like a lot of them, Again, I know people are like, well, wouldn't it be Blaze the Cat, given just how much you've been talking about how much I wish I saw more of Blaze the Cat? I'm like, yeah, and I like Blaze. Doesn't necessarily mean she's one of my favorite, though. If you want a headcanon, Ninjago is... Okay, well, it's a bit better than Sonic, mostly because Sonic is a game franchise when it was an assassin-inspired fantasy story. Oh, boy. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna say, besides like the main characters in the Sonic franchise, I think my favorite characters are probably Tikal and Chaos. And I group them together because their joined story is definitely kind of what makes them so interesting. Okay. Okay, so are these Titans made to fight what followed you? Or are they part of what followed you? I'm assuming it's the former. Okay, that's got to be the. Okay, it is the former. I have a feeling it is going to come to that since the Chaos Emeralds, by the time like Knuckles tribe came around, the Chaos Emeralds were kept with the Master Emerald. Okay. I will read what you wrote in just a second, Muffin. Let's see. My favorite Sonic character, Knuckles, to be honest. He isn't the most socially smart, but he's very strong, very respectable. He's cares an honor. I respect and understand that mindset. I agree. If you had to pick a character, your favorite character who wasn't part of the main four, so favorite character besides Sonic, besides because I agree, Knuckles is my favorite Sonic character, absolutely 100%. But like I said, I'm like just for this, just for the sake of a thought experiment, let's not consider Knuckles. Let's take Knuckles, Sonic, Tails, and Amy off the table, since they are kind of the main four friend group. With characters like Cream and Styx kind of fill in, a fifth spot just depending on where you are in the franchise. But yeah, if we didn't consider if like those four characters were not, who would be your favorite besides those four is what I'm saying. And honestly, if you can't think of one, that's fine. Just that is totally fine. Like I said, this is just a fun little thought exercise. Actually, speaking of like Sonic and separate continuities, one thing that I always kind of wondered, let's see. Oh, sorry. Yes, SPO. Yeah, I really liked SPO a lot as a kid too. Yep. I think SPO is a good choice. Cool yeah. 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 SPO was my favorite Sonic character for a while as well. Mostly based on how he was characterized in The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog plus some other stuff. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, what's that? I don't think I've ever heard of it. Wait. Wait. You said we'll seal it within my Titan and lock us in cyberspace. But the point of these towers is to merge. Why are we doing this? We need to stop. We're going to unleash whatever the hell this is. Also, what is this? Like, what is this thing that's been following you? I am very concerned. My concern is palpable. Okay, so are there only four Titans? Well, yeah, actually thinking about it, if I had to guess, we'll fight that fourth Titan, the one that's falling to Earth. Then whatever this force is will be the final boss, I guess. Yep, yeah, no, Sonic, buddy. Friends for eternity? Loyalty on it? Oh dear. Wait. I did. I thought I had one more tower to go. What? Okay, so last year they did an April Fool's game developed by fans, officially licensed but made by different people. It's a visual novel type game with a lot of characters plus some game. Okay, I need to look into that. So basically, what you guys were, right? Oh no. Hey, Sage, couldn't you have been a little more transparent about what was trapped in cyberspace? Please mobilize. We could honestly play it as an edge lord, as the character you play is some random animal character. But yeah, look into it. Okay, I'm gonna quickly just open a tab on, just so I have it on my phone, so I don't forget about that. Oh, it's on Steam. So it's more than just an April Fool's joke. It's like an official game that, and it's free. I'm gonna have to look into that. Okay, I really like this design of SBO in this game. That I like that. I like that a lot. So the power of friendship literally just saved us. Got it. You know, if they've got Knuckles has got his old cowboy hat back. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that one. Dude, you have worked with him in dire straits before. This qualifies. Get off your high horse, high floating, whatever the fuck, and work with the blue hedgehog. I can work with that. Shots fired. Okay, I'm. Part of me's wondering if I can actually beat this game today. Am I on? I am on the new island. Okay. I mean, we'll see. Because unfortunately, I like the absolute most I can keep streaming is another 2 hours. Because I have something tonight at I'm in Mountain Standard Time, just if you're wondering. I have something at 6 p.m. tonight, so I absolutely have to be done by 5 p.m. so I can go get it set up. But I'm like, shit. Maybe if I just stick to the story, I might be able to beat this game tonight. Which I'm not outright against. Because, again, I don't hate this game. It's kind of... I'm flip-flopping between genuinely liking it and just being really frustrated with it. But, again, by the same token, at the time of this stream, Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Doors remake is coming out next week. And as that was the next game I really wanted to stream for the channel, for, you know, for my, you know, just personal stuff like the non-edgelord streams. Yeah, I really want to be able to do that. I really want to start being able to stream that as soon as possible, since I need one more. Oh. So the gears don't the gears don't translate between islands. Interesting. Huh. All right. That's a little frustrating, since I was making sure to, you know, kind of hoard gears, because I was trying to avoid this scenario, but okay. Shoot. But yeah, as Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door is one of my favorite games of all time, I really want to be able to stream that and play that again as soon as possible. Especially since, based on some early imagery, it's entirely possible they're actually going to let Vivian be a trans woman in the English release of the game, which that was something that was edited out in the American release 20 years ago on the GameCube. Now, I want to be clear, it's not 100% confirmed that's true, but based on screenshot of when Vivian first meets Mario, the dialogue has been altered, and it looks like there is a higher than likelihood possibility that... Okay, so the character Vivian in Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door starts off as an antagonist. She's part of a group known as the Shadow Sirens, who are like 3 witch shadow characters who oppose Mario at first. But in the English version, which, you know, is not the original, the Japanese version's the original, it's kind of Vivian's siblings treated her like crap because of how she looked. Damn it! Because of how she physically appeared. Kind of a Cinderella stepsister relationship. But if you actually had played the game in its original Japanese, as well as a few other countries that didn't have this censored out, the reason why her sisters treated her like shit was because she was a trans woman. So her sisters didn't consider her to be a real woman. And again, for 2004, that was bloody progressive. But again, I don't agree with the censorship. But again, given that it was 2004, I understand why it was taken out. Again, I don't agree with it being taken out, but time period. So I really am hoping that in the English dub, or the remake of it in English in America, we get her. Damn it, she gets to be trans in the English release. Because, oh, my baby Vivian, she deserves it. Because again, especially when you consider when Thousand Year Door came out, that would be an amazing trans icon to have for back in 2004, you know? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Holy shit. Holy shit, that was scary. By the way, if you want to get the actual true ending / battle, you have to turn your game mode into hard mode before you get to the sixth chaos end. Really? Oh, man. Good to know. Fuck. I'm not turning hard mode back on until I absolutely have to. I'm not turning hard mode on until I have to. Sorry. I've stated many times, I'm not a hardcore gamer or whatnot. You can call me a fake gamer all you want. I don't care. I play games to relax, but it's good to know, I guess. Catch the falling targets. Before I get the 6 Chaos Emerald. Okay. Alright. Let's start filling the map in more. I'm just throwing this out there. I've got a feeling I don't think I'll be beating this game today. Just since this is more of a... Okay. Wait. God damn it. I'm an idiot. Sorry, because I just remembered, like, in the last island, I had one of these as well that I just was dumb and forgot that, you can... I didn't do the circle around this thing. Damn it, I'm dumb. I could have completed the map, the last one, but I was dumb. Why is it not going far enough? I'm confused. The hell? Why? It's evaporating before it gets far enough. What the? How? What? What am I doing wrong? Okay, I got it that time. There we go. That was weird. That was fucking weird. Excuse me. Okay. I'm gonna need to get some keys before I can start doing any of these. So I'm gonna need to fight some robots to get some gears. Okay, well guys, since you aren't a hardcore gamer and want to relax, which I get, may as well tell you about the extreme mode. There's other cool stuff, but it's quite hard. Yeah, I'd appreciate that because there's no way in hell I'm going to be trying extreme mode. I need more. Okay, I need more stuff. Okay, how do I trigger you again? Okay. Okay, that's how I trigger you. Gotcha. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. there's the big fishing. Tetris indeed. Wait, crap. I don't have a key or a gear. Oh, wait. I don't need one, right? No, I don't need one for this. Yep, let's do some fishing because I know I can get some gears from you here. Yeah. Yes, I would. I really like the fishing. I just like fishing in games in general. Like even the godforsaken fishing mini game in Ocarina of Time, I do find. Oh my god! Hello, friend. Why are you in what looks like a freshwater pond? You are major saltwater fish. Okay, but they did content updates plus some fixes to the game. They had their music stuff, birthday stuff, plus Spin Dash. The last one was playable characters and extra story. Okay, that's cool. Wait, a goldfish is a freshwater fish. How? How is a deep sea saltwater fish in the same pond? I don't think they're freshwater octopus. How? You're making my brain hurt, game. You're fucking nature in the ass. And it hurts. A lot. So are you saltwater or are you not? Because 3 out of 4 would suggest this is a saltwater pond, but then they still caught a goddamn goldfish. First you have the beat final boss, regular mode, then you can do the other ending. Okay. Okay, I've just found a tire. I'm definitely thinking this has got to be a saltwater pond. Also, Sonic, why were you happy about catching a freaking tire? Especially since that looked like it was one of those things off an industrial loader. Or maybe it could be a semi, I guess. I gotta admit, I have no fucking clue what that is. Other than it looks like a lobster's ass. Holy fuck. That had better be one of the scrolls. I am very angry with you that wasn't one of the fast travel scrolls. Just have to be... Okay, I already read that one. Fatty tuna. Let's see. Let's see. You play as Amy, Knuckles, and Tails. They all got their own skill tree and stuff. Knuckles can glide, Tails can fly, and Amy can do her tarot cards to float slowly. Okay. Okay. That sounds like kind of a fun end game reward, being able to play as those three. I mean, honestly, I've talked about, liking to see other Sonic characters come back in a sense, but in a way, I'm kind of glad this game does just focus on those 4. Uh, Okay. Uh, yes, and yes, I do under. Okay. I really just want the fast travel scrolls, guys. Okay, are those real things that happen in nature, or do we need to like clean out the bottom of the ocean because there's like some severe like golden paint spill or something? And then also Sonic, you got to do challenges, and the final one has said that this hardest thing in this entire game so much. So the tower seems easy mode, which is wild. Lovely. Definitely not doing that. Um, I don't think there are any frogs that are saltwater compatible. So, also big. Is that like a friend of Froggy? I am trying to inhale my own spit. That looks a little big to be a crayfish. Then again, Sonic's height is something that I feel is a hair bit inconsistent across the franchise. So who knows? Maybe that's the right size, and Sonic is just really short in this game. All right, I'll take the 3 gold cards, but eels. Essentially, Sonic takes back the cyber corruption, but is going to use it to become even more powerful. He takes the cyber stuff and lets his friends come out to help him fight Chaos Emerald, find the Chaos Emeralds for him. Okay, that sounds interesting. Again, we'll see. We'll see what. Okay, you know what? This pond is just an abomination against God. That's just that's the only explanation for this, mix of salt and freshwater fish. I'm about to run out of tokens, and I really, really, really want those fast travel things. Let's see. Sonic goes and asks the ancient people's souls or whatever for the power. He says to prove himself, then have a new sick rendition of the final battle song, and Sonic gets superpowers. Okay. Friend, obligatory power ups, an essential part of any uh, Japanime story. There we go. Okay, one more. I've got just a few more attempts to get the other one. Let's do it. Could the item be the fast travel scrolls? Don't eat that. Got it. Whoo! Hello, just a fish and bulb indeed. It's going to be known as the Cybersonic 2? Cybersonic Correction? Okay. Interesting. Yep. Just grabbing some fish. Honestly, I've got the scrolls I need, so I think I'm good here. Alright. Portal gear. Yes, give me all the gears. Just bankrupt me on gears, please. Actually, no. Bankrupt me on the emerald, on the vault keys. Because these are a hair harder to come by. You know what? I'll take some of these too. I'm broke. It just took a while to go down. Don't worry. I'm not gonna eat them, I promise. Catch and release, I swear. Fish, do not jump into the pond. It's a pond that goes against you. It's a crime against all the existence itself. I mean, yeah, because we've got freshwater and saltwater fish living there. Hooray! Alright, should be able to get, yeah, I should be able to access things now. Nope, I'm not dealing with you, not after what happened last time. Fish are friends, not food. Testify. Oh, Konichi. Testify. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Shit. Did I get it? Did I get... I think I got it. I got it. Gears! Oh, I love you. I love you so much. I know that I murdered you, but I love you. Sage, I think I've got enough to do your thing. I don't think this is sending me in the right direction. Crap. Okay, that did not. Well, okay, got me closer to where I need to go. So I will reserve any complaints I have at the moment. Yep, I got what I need. Oh, it's interesting that it's hearts again, since that's what Amy had as well. Yeah, but that doesn't stop Sonic. Final update was called the Final Hour, Final Horizon update. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Let's grab the Chaos Emerald. it's also thinking about, the suggestion of playing, the murder of Sonic as Edgelord, which I do want to check the game out and see if I think it could work with the Edgelord formula. It's like that could be another, amusing return to world they've already visited, kind of like what I did with the Xenoverse games. Since I could just, I mean, if as long as they don't show what the Avatar character looks like in the murder of Sonic, I could just jokingly pretend that Edgelord is just their avatar from when they played Sonic Forces. Damn it, attack! No, not them. The bad guys. Excuse me. No gears. Okay. Awesome. Right. Oh, I should also go talk to her there as well. You know what? Let's try again. I want to fight you again. Okay, you say caterpillar, but you kind of just look like the owns from Nausicaa. Just saying. Yep, we're just going right back into that. Oh shit. Wrong button. Wrong buttons. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. I need some more rings, perhaps. Okay. Why couldn't I dash attack to where I needed to go? That was weird. That was very weird. Alright, if I die one more time, I'm just going to kind of abandon this fight. Because I think given just my bad playing, I think I need more rings to take this one on. Changing direction. Wrong button again. Got it. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. I'm very scared because I have no rings. I don't even know what hit me there. Okay, we're leaving. I've got better things to do than just constantly getting killed. Especially when I've not even seen what's hitting me. Yeah, I can safely say I'm not beating this game tonight. I knew it. Oh. See, okay, when they do show them, so yeah, sorry about that. The quack, which is like small mouse call, looks the least. I'm sorry. I'm what? What were you saying? I'm a little confused. I have no idea how I made it past that. Nope, 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 no! Go back! I saw the coin! Went the other way. The They do show the character you play and murdered. Oh, okay. Oh, did it again. They show me. Yeah, sorry about. Yeah, okay, okay, yeah, okay. Now I understand. I now understand what you're saying. So yeah, I can't just say that the character I'm playing at. If I did do that for Edgelord, I couldn't say the character was. Oh shit. Woo! I have no idea how I saved from that. The fuck? Things were going well until I had to be like, okay, I need to slow down and make sure I don't pass a certain point. The fuck? Christicles. What the? Ah! You can decide how you feel. There's no voice lines. Okay, good to know. No. Hey, Just a Fish. Welcome back. No! I hate you, camera! I need to play Real Peak, which is Sonic, for Leapfrog. No! Stop fucking screwing me over, you goddamn camera. Fuck you in the asshole. Okay. I am getting all the red coins, you bastards. Okay. Okay. sorry, what are you? Okay, is that like post-game stuff or is that like the DLC stuff? You know what? It doesn't matter. Just due to a combination. This is hard mode other ending. Okay. Just because of time and frustration, I think this is where we're going to end today's stream, sadly. I'm going to see, as long as I don't get screwed over by work, I'm going to try to beat it next Saturday, and if I can do that, then we'll start Paper Mario. If not, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Next week of work's going to be god awful. Oh, shit. So, I'd like to thank you all for joining me. Just see you next time.